You ever get that sinking feeling when you have a big project coming up, but your clients or customers aren't paying you on time? Maybe you're waiting weeks or even months for that check to clear, but your bills still need to be paid now. Trust me, I've been there. And today, I'm going to walk you through how I budget with long payment cycles so that I never fall behind, even when my cash flow is delayed. The first thing I learned is that patience doesn't pay the bills. When I was first starting out, I'd work on big projects and think the payment was guaranteed to come in when I was done. It's easy to assume the money is coming, but when those long payment cycles kick in, you're stuck in the middle of a financial struggle. It took me a while to learn, but one thing I wish I knew sooner is that you need to have a financial cushion, something that lets you weather the storm while you wait for the check to come in. Here's a trick that made all the difference for me. I make sure that a portion of every payment I receive goes straight into what I call my buffer fund. This is a special savings account that I don't touch unless there's a delay in a payment. Think of it as your financial safety net. This way, I can cover my monthly expenses, rent, utilities, marketing, even payroll, without worrying if the money will hit my account on time. You might be thinking, but I don't have a lot of wiggle room in my budget to set aside extra money. That's something I used to think too, until I realized something important. Instead of treating my buffer fund as something to just stash away, I actively fund it based on how I forecast my payments. If I know there's a payment coming in late next month, I adjust my spending in advance to account for that. It requires discipline, but it works. Now, let's talk about something that took me years to understand: invoice terms. I used to just let clients dictate the payment schedule. But when I started setting my own terms, everything changed. If you want to manage long payment cycles, make sure you're getting paid up front, or at least partially before starting any work. It's not just about protecting yourself. Setting these terms also shows clients that you're serious about your business. And I'll be honest, it made me feel more confident in every deal I took on. But here's the kicker. When you start getting better at this, you'll realize that it's not just about surviving the slow periods. You can actually thrive during them. One thing I do when I'm not waiting on a payment is leverage that extra time to focus on other income-generating activities. Whether it's finding new clients, creating passive revenue streams, or scaling up your business in other ways, long payment cycles actually open up opportunities to get creative with your finances. Before I wrap up, there's one final strategy I want to share that's absolutely critical. And it's this: don't rely on a single income stream. Relying on just one big client or one source of revenue is a surefire way to get stuck when those payment cycles stretch on. In my career, I've always made sure to diversify where my money comes from. The more income streams you have, the less dependent you'll be on any single payment. And that's a game changer when you're dealing with long payment cycles. So, if you're dealing with long payment cycles, I hope you now have a clear roadmap for how to budget around them. Start by building that buffer fund, setting strong payment terms, and diversifying your income streams. It's a formula that's worked for me over the years, and I'm confident it can work for you too. If you found this video helpful and want more no-nonsense content like this, consider subscribing. No hidden affiliate commissions here, just solid advice based on real experience.